They're back.
We are joined by Jeff O'Brien. He is our attorney, lawyer, barrister extraordinaire from Chestnut Cambronne. And Jeff can talk. You name the topic, he can talk about it. So let's start with this topic. I saw a picture last week of you as a child wearing a Tonya Oliva hitting school shirt, which has made a comeback thanks to, well, I mean, it's Soda Stick does some great shirts.
Mm-hmm.
They have one for Chuck Foreman doing the spin move. How did this thing come back? Was it because of you?
What happened? Yeah, kind of. So what happened was it was a couple weeks ago. It was a Sunday morning, and it was it would have been Kirby Puckett's 61st birthday, and my two favorite twins of all time were Kirby Puckett and Tony Oliva, and largely because of when I met them in person at Tony Oliva Hitting School. My brother and I went there in '87 and '88 when we were in Little League. We went to his hitting school. He had a hitting school at Red Scott Field in Bloomington. They had a big batting cage, and that's where you'd have this hitting school. And once during the camp, Tony would come out and he would bring players. And both those years, he brought Kirby out. Of course, '87 it was big because the Twins were, making their run for the first World Series. And '88 was even cooler because Curry had the ring on that year. But they were so I got a chance to meet Kirby, and I had we wear our shirts every day, our hitting school shirts. And somebody I was taking a photograph of me with Kirby, and someone told Kirby, act like you're giving him a lesson. So Kirby started giving me a lesson as to how to grip the bat, the knuckles over knuckles. I can tell you, I never, ever gripped the bat differently ever since Kirby Puckett told me how to grip a baseball bat. But I put this picture up because it was the Twins Almanac Twitter account, and they said, what's your favorite Kirby memory? And I said, getting this lesson as to how to grip the bat from him at Tony Oliva Hitting School. And I had the shirt on. They tagged in Soda Stick and said, hey, we'd love to have Tony Oliva Hitting School shirts. Soda Stick tags in Fan HQ. And of course, I know Sean. We all start talking, and I'm working with Anita Oliva, Tony's daughter, on a project. And I reached out to her and said, hey, I kind of started something on Twitter. You want to talk to your dad about this? So we ultimately reached a deal, and Tony was very adamant. He was concerned about this not being false advertising. So every shirt will have a hang tag on it that explains that there was an actual Tony Oliva Hitting School in the late '80s and early '90s that existed, and this was the shirt that you would get as a camp attendee. Yeah, so they're available now through Soda Stick. They're going to be available, I think. You can pick them up through Fan HQ, or have them shipped to you. There's going to be hopefully you get some other products coming out of it. But I think it's just really cool because everybody's got a Tony Oliva story. Everybody just loves Tony if they've met him, and I think it's going to be really cool to be able to. I think we're going to see the people back in Target Field stands this year. I think we're going to see some Tony Oliva Hitting School shirts in the stands.
Soda Stick does a great job. They're a sponsor of the Jim Bob Sports Jam with I co-hosted with Chuck Foreman and Jim Rich, and I have some of their shirts, and they are absolutely phenomenal. I love everything that those guys put out. Jeff, as always, greatly appreciate it. Jeff O'Brien from Chestnut Cambronne. Take a quick break, and the BS Show will be right back.